Welcome to the Icaran sector. Welcome to the first game of 11th edition. This is a Solohammer 1000 points Orks versus Space Marines. So this is a nice learning game. So if you want to come and learn 11th edition along with me, then this is a good place to start. And if you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, follow along. Christian will be back for the next game. So we are playing 11th edition. And to keep it simple, I'm only going to play primary. And today, both of our dispositions, so both of our detachments have the force disposition of disruption. So when disruption goes up against disruption, you play outmaneuver. So you control your opponent's home objective at the end of your turn. That's 10 victory points. That could be any round. First battle round, for each objective you control, that's 4 victory points. Second and third battle round, for each objective you control, that's 5 victory points. And the fourth battle round and the fifth battle round, 6 victory points for any objective you control. So both is trying to break through and disrupt the lines and conquer through. So we have the detachment, the map is the diagonal corner to middle or corner just past middle on both sides. That's one home objective over there. This is the other home objective that's covered in Marines. And this is the first expansion, the other expansion, and then the central objective. So I put something nice in line of sight blocking. It will be line of sight blocking through the middle there as well. These are all line of sight blocking now. So these are the mats printed out from Games Workshop, and then I've just laminated them to try and keep them. They're still curling up a bit, so I might need to do them again on the thicker cardstock and then relaminate them. So that's basically it for this. Let's go straight into looking at the armies, get it done. So this is 1000 points of the Raging Dragon Space Marines. These are chapter compliant. So we have Oath of Moment. So at the start of the command phase, or in the command phase, we pick an enemy unit, we get to reroll all hits, and then +1 to wound against it. We are led today by the Super Den Khan himself, leading 6 bikes. We have a chaplain on bike, leading 6 bikes, so he gives them +1 to hit, and then if we shoot within half range, we get dev wounds. And he's got the upgrade for his beefy up stick, so he's +1 strength, +1 AP, and when he goes in, he's +2 strength, +2 EP, and then strength. So he's 2 damage, 3 damage on the charge, because that's what the bikes give him. And the bikes, obviously, when they charge, they get extra damage as well. He gives his unit move through walls and assault weapons, and he's got an anti-monster, anti-vehicle weapon that becomes damage 4. We've got the ballistas with the claws, melters, and the gun on the top. The Storm Speeder Thunderstrike with the Las Talon and missiles. 1 unit of Eliminators checking out the precision with sniper rifles. A lieutenant with the enhancement, which gives his unit ignores cover and sustained hits. So he gives the unit lethal hits. So they have lethal and sustained. And when this unit hits a unit, any other unit shooting at it gets +1 to hit. So I can get potentially hitting on 2s or negating cover, because cover now strips, gives you -1 ballistic skill. And I have a strat in here for the bikers and the flyer that is -1 to hit and -1 to wound. So if it's behind cover, it's -1 ballistic skill and then -1 to wound as well. That might get patched out in a later date. And that's 1000 points of Space Marines. And here we have 1000 points of the Orks. The Orks get the war, so once a game I declare the war and I get +1 strength, +1 attack, and can advance and charge. And these are the Speed War, Cult of Speed. So the Cult of Speed units get assault weapons, and they can also advance and charge for the game as well. And they can fall back and shoot as well. We are led today by Tiny himself, and he's got the upgrade Faster Than Use, so he can get us out of vehicle. We've got the truck there after it's moved, and the unit can still charge, and he's leading a bunch of Breaker Boys with various hammers and the twin-linked gun as well. the Deathkiller Wartrike leading 6 bikes, and he has the upgrade Was Blaster, so if they're not going to charge, they can move a further 6 inches after they have shot. 2 units of Deathcopters, one of which has been upgraded for the hazardous weapon, a unit of 3 bikes, the Storm Boys with a claw, 2 Shock Truck Dragsters, and 1 Megatron Scrap Jet. So Raging Dragons won the roll-off, and they have set up Bikers, Brutalis, Bikers. They've got Infiltrates, so they're a bit further forward. They've got a scout move, and they will shift onto the objective shortly, so they're going to have nice plunging fire and a few other bits and pieces. So we've got unit of 6 bikers, unit of 3 bikers to take this objective. Shock Jump Grabsters can, when they advance, they pop off the board and come back on within 8, but still needing a 9-inch charge. War Boss is in there, and the Mega Scrap Jet is over there, and I've got to pick some dice up. Oh, and I've got to, these are using the Stormlance Task Force, which is Soberdan Zone Detachment. So it works basically the same as the other one, but that's 3 DP, and this one's 2. And after he has shot, oh no, if they kill some in the fight phase and become free, they can move an extra 6 inches, which is quite nice. All right, so let's see who goes first. So the orange dice is the Raging Dragons, the red one is the Orks, and whoever goes first, goes first. And it is the Raging Dragons, turn 1. So we've set up down the middle to guard the central access way. These guys got a nice 6 advance, so 4 of the bikes and him can shoot the bikers, which have made the over-movement target, and they will also get clear shots at them because there are some that are exposed. Their snipers have stayed up there. They've tucked in under here after their scout move and a little advance to shuffle under. So the only thing we can actually shoot this turn is there. And that's where we will start, and that's where we will end. For hitting on 3s, re-rolling, and then wounding on 5s because it's toughness 6, but twin linked. And AP1 will give them a 5-up save, and then we put one of the bikes down to 1 wound, and then 8 shots from Khan himself, who hits on 2s all at the moment. And these are strength 5, so still need 5s. 6s are dev. Oh. So that's just 3 dev wounds, which kills that one and puts that one onto a wound. So that's a fairly successful turn 1. We've killed a bike in a bit. And for scoring then, we don't hold the objective, but we hold 1, 2. So it gives us 8 victory points as we go on to turn 1 for the Orks. And how do they respond? Is it too early for the war? Not declared the war just yet, but we've moved around here. Ooh, trying to keep that 9-inch circle there. We can shoot and charge into here. We've taken this objective. We're onto here. We might now have OCD off, but we'll go charging into there. We'll fire some bomb squigs. We'll fire that thing up there and try and do some damage that way. And these two have actually stayed back on the home objective just now to stop the speed of deep striking in, which I suddenly realised didn't do for these guys. So maybe the Storm Boys can drop down in there or something like that. Right, let's go on to the shooting. So one of them is outside twin linked range. Not twin linked range, sorry. Rapid fire. Melee attack, one to the hit roll, okay. Hitting on 5s. Seven, wow. And then strength 5 on the dagger, needing 4s. Twin linked. And then needing 3-up saves, AP dash. Ooh. One bike takes 2 wounds, putting it down to 2. 6 boomsticks. Hitting on 5s. Oof! Wow, that's a hitty orc. Wounding on 4s. AP dash, saving on 3s. They're all okay. And D6 attacks with their burner version for 6. Wounding on 4s. Can hit, but we can't wound. Strength AP1 with 4-up save. We're okay there. So that continues on. The bomb squigs will go screeching out. We'll fire both of them, get rid of both of them. On a 3-up. So one goes through. D3 mortal wounds for 2. Bring another biker down to 2 wounds. Mega trap scrapjet. We'll fire into the bikers as well, because it's -1 to hit up there. They're straight shots. D6 plus 1 from the rocket cannon for 3. Hitting on 5s. Wounding. Wounding on 3s. Nope. Twin big shooter. 36-inch range. Are we within 18? Yes. Rapid fire. 3. Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 4s. Twin linked. Saving on 3s. Takes another wound. And wing missile. 1 shot. Hitting on a 5. Wounding on a 3. Well, that's that then. I believe there's 1 rocket pistol. Yes. Hitting on a 5. Hits. 3s. No. Oh. And the war boss. Your combi weapon. So 2 shots. Hitting on 5s. Wounding on... not that. Alright. Let's go on do some chargings. Oh, luckily that was 2 inches out. They're supposed to have been. So these guys will charge in here. 4 inches. The breaker boys will go charging in. 4. Ooh. Low charges, but just enough. We need a 7. As a 6. Never mind, but I can stay there. Right. There are 2 CP to pay to interrupt. So I think we need to start over here. Oh, so everybody piles in first. Okay, so the special hammer can attack. That's good. So again, it's just the 4. So we're going to start over here. So the power claw is out of range. So we'll start with the 2 bikers because he's injured. Choppers get 3 attacks each. Hitting on 2s because they're led by the war track. War trank. Strength 4 will need 5s. And save on 4s at AP -1. So that actually does kill that one. And the war trank itself. Snagger Claw gets 4 attacks, hitting on 2s because it's leading, wounding on 2s because it's strength 10, and saving on 5s. And that just did 2 damage, putting 1 down to 2 wounds. I think I am going to pay to interrupt over there. Let's start with the chaplain. He has 6 attacks, 2, 6. Hitting on 2s. Misses 3 times. Strength 7 because of his enhancement. Wounding on 3s. Just the 1 wound. Saving on a 6-up. Or do they have a film? They have a... No, they don't have a... Nope, that will kill one of them. They have 2 wounds each. And 1, 2, 3 bikers. Hitting on 3s. Toughness 5, wounding on 5s. Saving on 5-ups. So we kill 1 more and put 1 to a wound. Breaker boys. We've got the Knuckle Dusters, they'll go first. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s because they've been led by a war boss. Strength 5, a wound on 4s, twin linked. So 3 at -1. So that kills him, puts him down to 2 wounds. Smash hammers are 2 attacks each. 1, 2 of them now. Hitting on 2s because war boss. Strength 6 will wound on 3s. AP -2, save on 5s. So that just kills him. And then there's the Smash Hammer. Hitting on 2s. Strength 6 will wound on 3. And saving on a 5-up. Yes, and it's hazardous, and it's okay there. Then just the last one to fight is the war boss. He has 4 attacks, and his attack squig. Hitting on 2s, misses twice. Wounding on 2s, strength 10. Saving on 5-ups. That's 4 damage, that kills another biker. And for the attack squig, 2 extra attacks, hitting on 3s, 5s, no, nothing, okay. So he's OC1 and the truck is OCC3 and the bikers are OC1, right? OC2, oh, so there's 4 plus the Brutalis, so they don't take that at OC4, so there's 8 to 3, so we actually still keep that one. So the Orks just get the points for holding 1 objective. Right. These guys need to do the fight back. So there are 2 bikers that can hit. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s down to 4s because of awkward moment. Saving on 5s. So we kill the 1-on-1 wound and put another one down to 1 wound. Alright, Subadan Khan. He has Stormtooth. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling oath at the moment. Would be wounding on 4s, wounding on 3s. She's not twin linked anti-monster. AP -2, 6-up saves. So we kill 2 more bikes there. And we won't consolidate in. And we're fine over there, right? As I say, just the 4 points scored there. Onwards and upwards as we go into turn 2 for the Raging Dragons. Turn 2, scoring 5-10 for holding those 2. We've fallen out of combat here because we can fall back and charge, and we'll go into the guy over there. They've stepped forward to take some pot shots. We can do the sniper into there. Brutalis has just moved up there to do some shooting and killing. Drop down here for plunging fire as we can fall back. These guys can fall back, shoot and charge. Because of Soberden. Double check. Yes, because of the Khan, they can fall back, shoot and charge. So we can put some into there before we charge them. These guys can try and pick off some warbikers before we shoot with the big thing. And then we sweep around and deal with that and deal with whatever's going to drop down in turn 2 from the Orks. Right, let's start with the shooting phase. Let's start with what we know can only shoot one thing. So 3 will go into here, and these 3 will go into there. So there's 1, 2, 3 bikers, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s, twin linked. So that's two 5-ups, and 1 is down to 2 wounds, and then 2 into these guys. Oh, no, for the moment it's that one. And then 4 5-up saves there. 1's down to a single wound. Power Claw, and 8 attacks with the onslaught cannon, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s, 6 is a dev. And saving on a 4-up. We chip one of them away. I'll take that. Right, this thing will shoot into the bikers then. Storm Speeder. We'll start with the Twin Icarus Rocket Pod, D3. 2, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. -1. That's 2 damage, that takes out that one. And Storm Fury missiles hitting on 2s. Strength 12 will wound on 2s. AP -3 becomes -4, but still got a 6-up invul on the bikes. D6 +1 for 2. I spent my CP. So bring me back down to 0 CP again. And that will kill the other bike. And then the last Talon hits on 2s. 1 hit. Strength 9. Toughness of the Wartrike. Toughness 6. So winning on 3s. It's got a 5-up invul, which it makes. Fair enough. Snipers. We've got 3 shots. And the weapon is heavy, so hitting on 2s. Oath of Moment. Strength 5, toughness of a war. Well, the toughness of the Breaker Boys is 5, so 4s, but 3s because of Oath. And he has a 5-up invul. He takes 3 damage, putting him down to 3. Because he jumps to the top of the queue for the precision. There's 1 wound left there. Alright. We'll put the melters into the jet. And we'll put all the other weapon, well, the other weapon into there, try and keep that 1 wound off. Rapid fire 3, so 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, Oath of Moment. Strength 4, wound on 5, but it is twin linked. So 3 at dash, and I think the Breaker Boys had a 4-up save. Yes. So we kill Multi-Melter. And the Megatron Scrapjet is toughness 7, so 3s and multi-misses. Oh, I should have shot them first because he'd have hit on 2s and that would have hit. Oh, guys. Let's not have any phases launched the Haywire Mine. Alright, it's too late for that. Oculus Bolt Carbine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. 6s are lethal and sustained because of the lieutenant. Wounding on 5s. No. Saving on, I'm guessing he's got a 4-up save. Yes. He takes 2 wounds, putting him down to 7. Mastercrafted scoped bolt carbine, hitting on 2s, and that explodes and is lethal. Then at 5s, 4-up save. It's 4 damage, putting it down to 3. Or they might actually just charge in and block it off. That might be the way to do it. Right, chargings then. Everything is shot, yes. So these guys go 3. Oh, well, they're just going to go that way then. Brutalis gets an 8. So he will chunk right into them there. Start with the Phobos. They get a 6. Chaplain gets a 7. So he could go up into the truck. He could go kill the warlord. Kill the warlord. Yeah, overkill, but kill the warlord. The Orks have CP to interrupt. So I guess we start with the chaplain's unit. 5 attacks. Strength 8 at the minute. So 2s. Off the moment. Wounding on 3s, but 2s because of the moment. AP 3 cuts through that one. Does the Breaker Voice leader? Nope, he doesn't have any more wounds. Oh, actually, there's a thing because he's got 5 up invul. Let's re-roll that. So we need 6s at first. So that will kill 1, kill 2. And actually kill the war boss because that's damage 4 and he's only got 3 wounds left. Okay. So if I've got this right, you roll all the dice, you declare the groups. It's obviously going to be the Breaker Boys first, then the war boss. The war boss has got a 5-up invul. So you put all the lower dice onto the guys first. That one spills over onto the war boss. It isn't a 5. He is dead unless I CP it, which I will do because I've got the CP. In fact, they haven't spelled any yet at all. No, so he is dead. We've taken out the warlord. Is it worth interrupting anywhere? Make a trap scout jet. 4 attacks hitting on 4s. Strength 8. 2 damage a time. They're done for. Yeah, okay, we'll interrupt over there. Both on 0 CP again. I did control 1 objective at the start. Right, hitting on 4s. Strength 8, wound on 2s. Saving on 4s. So we just killed a singular marine. So there are 4 marines and the lieutenant in the fight. 3 attacks each with paired combat blades. Hitting on 3s, 6s. Ooh, 6s are lethal. I think the sustained is only in shooting. Yes, range weapons. So I'll only have the lethal hits. And these will wound on 5s, toughness 7. And they are twin linked. Paired combat blades. Oh, they're sustained. No. Oh, okay. So 2 more go back in. And they will need to wound. No. And these need 5-up saves. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it does go boom. Just 1. Okay. So 1 Marine is down 2. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 6 will wound on 4s. And needing 6 ups. So that will just kill one of them. And there is only one bike. Wait, it becomes damage 3, because that's what they do on the charge. Boss Knob has 4 wounds, so he's down to a single wound. Bike is hit, then needing 5s. 1 saving on a 5. No, okay. So that does clear out that squad. Turn 2 for the Orks. Well, actually, need to double check the scores. Oh no, it's the command phase, so we've done that. And we need to get onto there somehow. Alright, yes, on to turn 2 for the Orks. Storm Boys, I think they're clever. They've dropped down and taken the home objective for the Raging Dragons, which will score them 10 points at the end of the turn. We have entered the war. He's he needs a battle shock test. 9 should do it. That's the only thing that doesn't need a battle shock test. We jumped up and down for that way. We've jumped up and down over there. And we didn't come in with the Deathcopters. 1 second, we'll be back. 1 unit of Deathcopters dropped down here to shoot up at that. They've dropped in to put a bit of extra weight before the objective and shoot at the Brutalis. And we will go on. So the first Shock Dragster will shoot at the guys in front of him. Custom shock rifle, 1 shot, hitting it on a 3. Doesn't hit. It is hazardous. Doesn't do that. D3 rockets for 2, hitting on 5s. Both hit. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 5-ups. Nope, which kills 2 of them. 1's already injured. The second one will shoot in here. It does have precision. Hitting on the 3. Nope. Is it hazardous? No. Rockets, D3. For 2. Oh, then it's -1 to hit because of the cover. So that does hit anyway. Wounding on the 3. Saving on a 5-up. That's saved. We'll shoot in with the burner. D6. 3. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s. Both save. Boomsticks. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. These will shoot up here, which I guess will also is in cover. Okay, so I guess it'll be light cover, so they'll hit on 6s. Deathcopters. 2d3 rockets for 4. Hitting on 6s. Strength 9. I think he's toughness 9. Yep, 4s. No, oh dear. The custom Mega Blaster hits on 6s. Wounds on a 4. No. And is it hazardous? No. Right. Into the Brutalis. 2d3 for 2. Hitting on 5s because it's right in front of them. Custom Shock Mega Blaster. 1 hit. Toughness 9. Toughness 10, so 5s. No. Hazardous. No. Okay. Well, that was one hell of a shooting phase where nothing happened. We'll put 2 ones over there. Right, we'll charge with the War Trank. He's in there. We'll charge with that one, so that needs a 9. Nope. Need a 9 with the other one over there. Nope. These need a 9. Ooh. No, they're not charging because they're move blocking. They're move blocking. All right. Well, the Death Killer Wartrike gets 5 attacks now. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s because he's leading himself now. Strength 11 will wound on 2s. 5 up saves. So he will take down 2 on his own. Yep, 2 damage a time. Yeah. And we will not consolidate because that might take us off the objective. And we can do charging things anyway. Well, at the end of turn 2, the Orks score 10 points for holding the home objective. So the current score is 24 to the Orks, 28 to the Raging Dragons. Although we will take 3 objectives in turn 3 as we go on to turn 3. Scoring a nice big 15 on primary. We've all but abandoned everything with that one. We fell Battle Shock over there. We made a nice advance, so we're 7-inch charge to get in to clear the Storm Boys. Brutalis can clear the way here. We'll shoot this thing and hopefully slow it down. We've oafed this one because if we get a decent charge, if we kill it, we can pile into the objective and take the home objective. So let's go. So we'll start over here. 1, 2, 3 bikers. Hitting on 3s of the moment. Strength 4, we need 5s, but 4s because of Oath. And they are twin linked. And then they will need short-term grabs to 4 up save, 5 up saves. Oh, we're still in the war just now. So 2 wounds. Putting it down to 7. The Khan's devastating Gatling cannon. Wounding on 5, 6s are dev. And just the 2 wounds. 4 ups. Take another 2 wounds down to 5. That's softened up nicely for a charge. Into here. That's Helen. Hits on 2s. Strength 9. Was it toughness 6 for that fella? Yep, 3s. 5 up invols. 2d6 plus 2. So 4, 6. Putting down to 3. Missile. Hits. Wounds. 5 up invul. No. Yeah, and it goes boom, but I don't think it's going to affect anything. Take away the Orc leadership. Right. Snipers. Into here. Hitting on 2s. Then needing 5s. No. Into there. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's lethal and sustained. Then needing 5s. Then a 4 up save. Putting that one down to 8 wounds. And I probably should have warred turn 1 really. The lieutenant hits. Doesn't wound. Right. Brutalis. Deathcopters have they've got 5 up invul at the minute. 6 shots with the... Well, no, we'll start with the multi-melter. Hits on 3s. Wounds on... Deathcopters, T6, wounds on a 3. No. The 6. Hitting on 3s. Anti-fly 4 up. Twin linked. AP dash 4 up saves. Takes 2 wounds down to 2. Not on the hazardous one. That's the end of the shooting. Right, we'll go Brutalis. Goes ka-chunk straight in. Bikers need a 7. Oh, nice. You are within 2 inches. Good. These bikes. We'll just have to. Good job, we can go through walls. Well, we should be able to. Yeah, we can just tag the objective there. If we kill it, nobody has any CP to interrupt. So we'll start with the bikers here clearing away the home objective. 3 bikers. Hitting on 3s. Strength 4, toughness 5 for Orc. Yep, so 4s with the chaplain. 6 up saves. So we kill 2 of them. The chaplain gets 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Strength 6 will wound on 3s, but 2s because of chaplain things. AP. Oh, they've got 5 up invulns. And he kills 2 more. And we'll not consolidate in. Brutalis has 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Misses 4 times. Wounds on 2s. 5 up invulns. Kills 1. Puts 1 down to a wound. The Khan. He has 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Anti-vehicle 4 up. Strength 6 will be 5s anyway. 4s, yeah. AP 2. 5 up invulns. Oof. He takes 3 damage, putting him down to 2. The bikes hitting on 3s, but both of them aren't. And wounding on 5s, but 4s. And these need 5 up saves. Anyone will. No, he's very much dead. Doesn't go boom. And we can consolidate and touch the Orcs' home objective. Deathcopters get 6 attacks each, 7. Hitting on 3s. Oh, and strength 5 will need 6s. And he will have a 2 up save, which he doesn't make, putting him down to 11 wounds. Yes. So the Brutalis has been injured, and we will gain 10 points for taking the home objective, and we will go on to Orcs turn 3. Currently 43 to 24, and he passes battle shock test. They've moved on to the objective to try and get some OC. We can fall back and shoot and charge because these have got the speed freaks. So try and kill off these bikers and then figure out what to do with the Brutalis, and then try and kill off the lieutenant and things over that way, or try and put some shots up to here. But we're going to be hitting -1 for all of that. And not a lot we can do over here just now. So let's go start these Death Dreads into the bikers. Let's make them for a CP -1 to hit, -1 to wound. So I've got 2d3 rockets. 4, 5, hitting on 6s. Wounding on 3s, but wounding on 4s. 5 up save. No. Put 1 down to 1 wound. The hazardous one doesn't hit, doesn't overdrive. Repeat over there, rockets. 2 rockets hitting on 6s. Other weapon, 1 hit, wounding on 3 4s. Doesn't wound, doesn't hazardous. Right, okay, fair enough. Short-term dragster. Let's try and take out the lieutenant. Shock rifle hitting on a 4. Hazardous, no. 2 D3 rockets, 3. Hitting on 6s, no. He will charge in 3. Ooh. Yes, just. These will charge. Oh, no. Well, no, he's still on the object. No, because now we have the OC. These guys will charge in. 5. So if we go there and there, let's add some more OC. 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Strength. Yeah, strength 5, so 4s. Saving on 3s. Oh, so we do manage to kill the 1 bike. So 1 bike strikes back. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 5s. So we kill that one, put that one down to 3. And the chaplain has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 6 will wound on 4s, but 3s because of chaplains do that. And it's AP minus 2. We've got 6 up in either way. And it is 2 for up to 6 or possibly 9 damage. Right, we clear that one off. We consolidate there then. So bikes are OC2. And the chaplain is OC1, so that's 2, 4, 5. Deathcopters are OC2, 2, 4, 6. Alright, so we do in fact still have that objective. So we do in fact score 10 points as we go into turn 4. What we're saying off there, so we've fallen back, we can charge it if we want to. These guys are our oath, get rid of them so we can claim our home objective back. Staying over here, this thing can shoot at the truck there. We can fire some other shots at the truck as well. So let's start with the truck. 2 shots hitting on 2s. And strength 9. The truck is strength. Toughness 8, so 3s. Missile doesn't hit. D3 shots for 3. 1 hit. Wounds on a 4. And minus 1. 5 up save. And just 2 damage. Cranking the truck down to 8. 3 bikers hitting on 3s into the truck. Oh, hitting on 4s actually, because of the terrain. Then 6s, but twin linked. And a 5 up. Yep. Hitting on 3s with the Khan. Needing 5, but 6s are dev. And a 4-up save. I'm going to chip another wound off it. Bikers shooting into the Stormboy one. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5. 6s are dev because of the chaplain. And he's... If he's got 2 wounds, he's dead anyway. Into here. 2, 4, 6. 3s, Oath of Moment. Anti-fly 4-up. Twin linked. I think it's AP dash. Yes. One still manages to take 2 wounds. The Melter. Oath of Moment. Strength 9 wound on 3s but 2s. Twin linked. No, okay. 6-up invul. Oh! Fine. 3 snipers into that, hitting on 2s. Strength of the sniper. Strength 5. 5s. At -2. 6-up, that's 2 damage, putting it down to... Oh, 3 damage, putting it down to 3. Right, I think we better charge back in there then. Right, start with that charge over there then. So yeah, because we can fall back and charge. Right, bikers. We go there. And the Brutalis. Oh yes. Ka-chunk. Oh, Brutalis does Brutalis things on a 5. So for 3 mortal wounds, so that puts one down to 3. And we can consolidate in. And 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, Oath of Moment, thank goodness. Strength 12, will wound on 2s. 6-up invuls. Oh, he wipes the squad quite handily by himself. Wounding on... well, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. It's just AP -1, saving on 4s. So we take down another one. So there's one guy there hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on a 5-up. So that's 1 damage. And then the lieutenant gets 5 attacks. Yep, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. So it's down to 2 wounds left. Yeah. Right. So we home the home objective again, which takes us to that 55 to 34, and we'll go on to Orks turn 4, and they will get 6 points at least for holding this one. Turn 4 for the Orks. Yeah, it's looking a bit desperate. The truck stayed there. It'll try and move block, try and shoot up there. That's fallen out and shoot and charge back in. And that is where we're going to start. Back into the beleaguered lieutenant. So 1 attack, hitting on a 4. Hits. Strength 8 will wound on a 2. Needing a 5-up save. Nope. D6 plus 1 for 7. Just obliterates that one left, leaving the lieutenant on his own. And it's not hazardous. D3 shots with a rocket. Hitting on 6s. Nothing there. The truck will fire up at the snipers. 5 shots. Hitting on 6s. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Shotgun Drafter will charge back in. Try and finish off the lieutenant by himself. The truck we'll try and, yeah. 6. Is that going to be enough? Oh, yes. And let's try the new tank shock, because it's funny. Here, this truck is T8. 6, 8. So we need 5s and no 1s. So he does 1 mortal wound to that and 2 to himself. Good job, son. Good job. Right. I'm going to pinch interrupt. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on a 2, saving on 5 up for the lieutenant. He saves it. The truck has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Strength 6 will then need 5s. And 3 up saves. Oh! He takes another wound off. Flyboy gets to attack back. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Then needing 6s. No. Lieutenant. 5 attacks. They're lethal and sustained. And then needing 5s. And then needing 5s. Oh! He takes it out by himself. And it goes boom. So the lieutenant is down to 3 wounds. That is the end of that. And we go on to turn 5. Lieutenant is battle shocked, but we did hold on to that one and that one anyway because of the guys on the top. And these guys have stayed here, fallen back here. Basically, we just need to deal with the truck, and that will be the end of the game. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, hitting. Oh, it's my Oath of Moment target because there's nothing else. 3s. And then needing 6s, but twin linked. And a 5 up save. Bring it down to 4 wounds. And then Soberlin hitting on 2s. And then got 4s, but 6s are dev. And 4 up saves. Oh, should be 4 days down to 2. And we'll charge in. Soberlin can attack 2s. Anti-vehicle 4 up. Then needing 6s. It goes boom! Oh, it does go boom! Which... truck. Deadly demise D3. Oh, he puts the biker down to a single wound. Alright, let's go wrap up and come back. So, end of the game, it's 55 points to the Raging Dragons, the Space Marines, 40 points to the Orks. And that's just purely using primary, trying to remember which bits line of sight blocking, minuses to hit, and taking on the objectives. Yeah, so this disruption mission's kind of fun. Outmaneuver. And we kind of did that to each other because we took this one for a while. So Brutalis started here and came back after he killed a warlord. So yeah, I'm quite liking the touches to 11. I like the terrain layouts quite a bit. Having the defined areas is pretty cool. Precision is going to be potentially quite tasty. Well, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you been finding 11th? And we shall see you in the Icaran sector.